So the thing cut off. The battery. Why is it so zoomed in? So now we had two big things that happened and we missed them. One is the I Will Be Your Champion, the whole speech. So I guess you have to talk about that for a second.
I don't know what to say.
Was that what you were expecting when he walked in? Because we did. Because, like, if you think about it, we got Jamie, the first person we would think would be.
Yeah.
And we got Bronn, second person you would think.
Right.
And then, like, Oberyn comes in and you're like, wait, what? And then he starts talking all this weird stuff about Tyrion being, like, a disappointment.
Yeah.
Like, all this stuff. And
well,
are you expecting him to fight for Tyrion?
No, not a lot. I mean, I knew I liked him. And, like, I could tell that he didn't really, like during the trial stuff, I could tell that he didn't really stand on the side of convicting him. So I wasn't, like, super caught off guard or anything. But I didn't really expect it. But I think it's awesome, though. I don't think we've seen him fight, though, have we? Yet?
No.
We don't know if he's good or not.
Well, I think that I don't remember if they talked about him fighting or not, but
Hey, I think he'll end up winning, but I don't know.
What's that?
I think he'll end up winning. Oh, I know, because if he doesn't win, then it just means that he has to go to the wall, right?
No, not anymore, because he.
Oh, right, because what he said. Yeah, that's right.
No, Tyrion would have to die, so both Oberyn and Tyrion would die.
So, do you think that does he know? No, probably not. That if he was, did he think he probably thought he was gonna die if he either way, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
So he kind of screwed himself over a little bit.
Yeah, but I think he would have done it anyway.
Right at that point, just like because he was just mad at that point.
What's he gonna do with the wall? I mean, there's a lot of things he can do. He's really smart, but
right.
I don't think he would be very happy living there.
No.
I think he wanted to piss off the wall, and then he was done.
Right. I mean, because he's not allowed to have any women either, so.
Yeah, well, technically, you're not allowed to be married, but.
Yeah.
Remember how they were like, yeah, everyone sneaks off.
That's true, yeah.
And the other big thing was Littlefinger killed Lysa Arryn.
Yep, which I thought was awesome.
At the room door.
Yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Either that or she was going to take her own life with him. Either way, with them standing that close to each other next to the moon door, I knew something was going to happen right there. And I don't like her at all, so I'm happy that happened.
Yeah, no, she's crazy.
Oh, and the little kid.
First now Robin's like the Lord of the Vale. And his adult is his stepfather.
Yeah.
With Littlefinger. So
I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Pretty strategic move, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could raise him not to be good, but he'll be, like, not as annoying?
Yeah, when he raised by Littlefinger isn't going to be very awesome.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, he's already better than he was, like, in the first time we saw him, but he was still irritating.
Yeah, he seemed like a little wingnut.
Yeah, cray.
My
head's starting to hurt. Oh, well. I'll probably watch one more. I've been going to bed, trying to go to bed earlier when I can, because I haven't been feeling good.
Yeah.
So, alright. Mountain and the Viper. Oh, the Oberyn Martell, the guy who's like, I'll be your champion. His nickname is the Red Viper, so. Guess you know what this episode's about.
Right. And that being his nickname, he's got to be a good fighter or something. I mean, he probably he's fast. I don't know.
And they're all the Dornish, like him and his family, they're known for using poisons.
Who killed my sister's children and then raped her before killing her.
Like putting them on their weapons. Not just like poisoning people, but like putting poisons on their weapons.
Right, so it's likely that he would end up doing that.
A royal pardon. You can go home now.
Would that be cheating?
Just a taste.
You first.
I know.
I mean, no, in this period of time, getting a cut could potentially be death anyways because of infection.
If you're in the capital and you're like,
This is wealthier.
you're the fighter of the realm,
Yeah.
I think they'd take care of it.
Right.
Gather whatever men you can and ride for Lord Caleb. Take
It'd be kind of silly if they had these certain crazy like magical medicines and couldn't heal a wound from infection.
I need you to pretend to be someone you're not.
All right, that's what I'm excited for now. I'm no longer as excited. My favorite storyline isn't this anymore. I still like it a lot, but my favorite one is one with him, with Reek. And now it's what I'm most interested in right now. Most curious about. Because
line awake at night, picturing you.
You'd be safer in Malmsted.
Khaleesi,
He's gonna detect you at Castle Black.
it's no longer like, oh, what's she doing now? Like, what's she gonna do next? What's happening? So yeah, now she's already like, we know what she's doing now.
She's ruling.
Yeah, so now it's more like the rest of the show.
Just across the sea. Well, think about it. She's kind of trying to westernize them
Yeah.
a little bit. Which, if that means getting rid of Cyber, then cool.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember what episode of Doctor Who we're on. What did we just watch? Oh, it's confusing. So we just watched a Christmas special, but it was a little bit out of order because we watched. Okay, we just got to like the astronaut part. That's where we're at. So we're getting there. We didn't watch a whole lot. We would be way further, but we didn't watch a lot while we were house sitting because they had a bigger TV and a bunch of DVDs.
Yeah.
We had and I wanted to save it for like when we would drive around with Postmates.
Oh, that's cool. That's season 6?
Yep. And how many seasons are out right now? 8?
No, much more.
Much more?
Yeah, I'm almost losing track now of what the seasons are. Just because,
Oh yeah, I guess it's been more than a couple of years. Right?
yeah, we're on. I think it was just season 10 that we just had.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was season 10. Like so many now that I'm losing track of like the number of the season. So see, I'm trying to think. Maximus started with season 5.
I find it interesting though, like,
Maybe 5, 6. No, we must have just done 11. 'Cause I feel like Peter Capaldi had. Matt Smith was season 5, 6. I don't know. Whatever. I think we did season 11.
something interesting to see is, well, the Doctor.
Yeah, sorry, season 11, because I just remembered season 10 was the last Capaldi one.
I'm interested to see how things work out with the female Doctor because the Doctor, while not having much love interest, every time is with a female and has showed zero interest in guys at all. So I'm interested to see how that dynamic works out with the female Doctor. My guess is that they'll kind of just like pass over the whole that in general, not even focus on it. Because aside from River, not a major part though, actually.
Oh wait, I forgot to say. It was during like a Comic-Con or a composite. I can see the light. Oh no. It was like during a convention or something, I don't remember what it was, but it was the same day that that Jodie Whittaker was announced as a doctor. There was like a convention and it was a panel, like a doctor or like a panel with oh god, why did I just forget her name? Oh my god, I'm totally blanking. I'm the worst. I always know her name. Anyway, River Song was like doing a panel of some kind and someone like asked her about what she think about the new doctor and she's like, was it announced? They're like, yeah, they just announced. And she's like, who was it? Who is it? And they said Jodie Whittaker and she goes, oh.
Awesome.
Alex Kingston is her name. I just remembered.
we were just talking about the whole like River like storyline and everything, and it made it laugh because I was like,
Baby was crying this morning.
referred to it as like, yeah, things get a little bit weird when he finds out she's a baby, and she's like, she isn't a baby. That's not how that works. It's like, no, she's a baby.
You and me?
Yes.
The actor who played her before she regenerated,
I don't care if
I
you're
think
sorry.
I don't know. It seemed
Why
she
you
just.
quiet?
I don't know. I just don't think I liked her acting.
Don't
She
you ever
didn't even seem like this. I know she's like a different person.
But so Alex Houston acted way differently in that episode too.
Should have stayed with your uncle.
She
Yeah.
did a lot. She acted way different. Plus, the doctors act differently. They different personality when you.
That's
Yeah,
true.
right.
Oh, that's true. Which they just
Now you're done.
put in there to
No,
help make up for the fact that they have to takes a few episodes to fit into the character.
But like the whole personality, yeah. I mean,
And they only ever great once in a
it's
while.
like you get a bunch of character development without seeing it really quickly, or
Yeah.
like changes.
Yeah. And they very rarely will make references to things that happen with past doctors.
Well, they do it all the time.
They do it like
Yeah.
all the time.
I feel like they do it all the time.
Matt Smith did it kind of frequently. Like the John Smith thing.
John Smith is from Classic Who. He's been using that pseudonym forever.
Then what a few other ones I can remember. The last Are You My Mummy reference was like hilarious. It was always hilarious. What episode was that? Oh, he had to put a gas mask on and he just said it. And like no context for anybody else. He just said it. Or no, I think that might have been a David Tennant one.
He's doing something wrong.
Every time I see his regeneration, it makes me sad because the I don't want to go part, it's like, I'm pretty sure David Tennant said that, not the doctor.
He was speaking for all of his fans.
Right? Just unable to agree that.
Aww, save the baby and the lady. Maybe she could tell she's wilding, or maybe she just didn't want to kill a baby.
Right.
I should never have left her there.
You couldn't have known.
Of course I could have known.
Good thing she's so convenient. She's the only one who survived.
While they slaughter our brothers. Brothers had orders to stay at Castle Black.
Oh, so it's all right then. Blackjack and kegs and Molly chopped to pieces because they brought the rules.
I didn't say it was all right. I'm saying they should have been there.
They're pledged to guard the realms of men. She's dead because of me. We can't even guard Moorestown.
We can't go after them, you know that. It's what they want.
Sam, as if I cut their throats myself.
Maybe she managed to hide herself. I thought all of you was dead. You went up north with Mormon and no one came back. Not for ages. But then you did.
She survived Craster. He was the worst shit I've ever met. She survived the long march to the wall. She survived a White Walker, for fuck's sake. She might have got out.
She might have.
If they hit Molestown, then we're next. Manton's army must be close.
Blowing my nose is giving me a headache.
And there's
Definitely a
all
sinus thing.
105 of us left.
You counting Blackjack, kegs and Molly. 102.
I'll do 102 and then stop 100,000.
Whoever dies lost. Be a good lad and burn the rest of us. Once I'm done with this world, I don't want to come back.
Cue the Pet Cemetery song by the Roots.
Sometimes it's dead, you get better.
I saw the preview for the new one. I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch it, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna be as scary.
I think it's gonna be pretty good.
I initially was thinking it's gonna be way more scary, and now when I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was good because like they focused more on the things that they couldn't before, like children deaths can be shown. Just sink your head all the way into the water. Took you a while to cover up.
Yeah. She's probably trying to figure out what he's doing. He doesn't have any
He's
jump.
fine. No, he's fine.
He does? Oh, wait, do none of them? I can't remember.
The Unsullied don't.
Make love
Oh,
under
right.
the stars for the whole Kalisata Sea. Yes, Your Grace. But you are not Dothraki. No.
I would say it's probably like torture to like not have
Well,
anything
it's
or like
what matters.
and like be turned on, but I'd also imagine it'd be really difficult to be turned on because you don't have the thing, you know, without having that, the chemicals in your brain probably aren't
He
really there
was
either,
interested.
you know? Like in dog
What?
meat fix, you know, they don't
Yeah.
have those chemicals as much. Blue still humps though,
I
but
believe he
it's not the
was
same with dogs
interested.
because, yeah.
When the slavers castrate the boys, did they take all of it? All of it? The pillar and the stones. I don't know, Your Grace. Haven't you ever wondered? Yes, Your Grace.
In fact, when she saw him staring at her, she should have just been like, just signaled to ask him that, like.
Sunday, Onis Matago Vahoma, Niero Volejo.
Don't imagine you vow the village.
No, instead of saying that, just does your penis work right off the bat.
No.
He doesn't have one.
Well, she was just asking if,
She's asking if everything was gone.
yeah.
So,
These are precious to
I assume that they would cut the balls off and leave the penis
Oh.
at that point,
I don't remember teaching you
because
the word
the
precious.
manhood would be the balls part, you know. That's,
teaches I. He teaches me.
it would be more torturous to just get rid of the penis, though,
Do you
Yeah.
remember
because he
the
would look
name you've given
ridiculous.
I remember nothing. Only
Picturing
Asali.
balls without a penis
And they
is
cut
cracking me up right now, though.
Do you remember that?
I know what I'm googling.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry they did that to you.
Why? Why sorry?
It's a terrible thing to do to a boy.
If the masters never cut me, I never am unsullied. I never stand in the plaza of pride when Daenerys Stormborn orders us to kill the masters. I never am chosen to lead the unsullied. I never meet Missandei from the island of Nath.
Plus, they can make dildos out of wood.
yeah, you can, like, love. I don't know why people always act like. I don't know.
I am
I
sorry
mean, because Varys is one thing. He's his own special.
for today.
Right.
I am sorry.
And I understand it pretty well. It's like I have an extra low sex drive, unfortunately, so like I totally understand the concept of being able to feel that thing without even really thinking about the other, you know? What?
Here, Sisi.
Oh man.
I hate when people, because like when people are like, because there's so many like
Fucking
people who've been cut on the show. People are
Oh.
always like,
as long as they're in
oh,
the sea.
like
When you take them out,
how
of the
do
water,
they like? It's like oh,
No
like
bone.
they can still. People
They
will say
collapse
like, oh,
under
they
their
can still have
proud
sex. People are like,
weight.
how do they still have sex? It's like, feel sorry for your girlfriend.
Unfortunately, they're not very bright.
Like, you remember that scene from Chasing
You
Amy?
tell them.
Like, where they talked about that?
Theon Greyjoy, son of Balon, heir to the Iron Islands.
And what are you really?
Reek.
Are you sure? You do look very much like a lord.
Like,
Formidable.
yeah, sure, you could see a little one-sided, but you know, like, how often females like will like have like sexual activities and not actually like come at all
That's
in
right.
comparison to guys, and can still be happy with it.
Rotting in the ground.
Well, exaggerate being happy with it, but still like to an extent, like.
Remember what you are and what you're not.
I mean, sure, brain work a
It's
little
just like
differently.
those people think of sex as only one thing.
Yeah,
Those people who think of it that way are just boring.
I totally understand the confusion with like the definition of the word. But it's also honestly like I feel it's like not the most exciting aspect of everything, you know. The very beginning of foreplay is the best part. Cuddling and kissing is like the exciting part, honestly. Because that's the part where you can actually still hang out and watch movies.
Ruby. But you're such a big fat cat. That's not an insult. No, I like big fat cats.
Rupert's all like, no, eat the rich, what are you talking about?
Commander of this garrison.
Just bugged me because I checked it right at the beginning
You say
when
you're Theon
we walked
Greyjoy?
in
Yes.
to Tyrion's cell. I checked it to make sure it was running.
Why should I believe that?
I was
Forgot
born on
about the
Pike's
battery.
Balon Greyjoy, his third and last living son. I am
Oh,
your prince.
yes.
I swear it by the drowned god. What is dead may never die.
And if you were my prince,
I'm just curious to see how good his acting is, you know.
Lord Bolton took me captive after Winterfell.
It's gonna be a challenging
He sent
one.
me to treat with you in good faith as your fellow Ironborn.
what does Lord Bolton want?
You are fading from sickness. You are badly outnumbered, and you're hundreds of miles from the sea. Lord Bolton implores you to protect your men and abandon this fortress you can no longer hold. Do this, and he will be just and fair with you as he has been with me. The Boltons will give you safe passage to the stony shore.
Waiting for him to run somebody that knows him.
Surrender.
My own father, your king, surrendered years ago to Robert Baratheon. I watched him bend the knee. There was no shame there. He fought with honor, as did you.
Rupert.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
No shame. Fought with honor. Only a whip dog would speak this way. Or a woman.
What?
Are you a woman, boy?
He's about to cry?
The Ironborn will not surrender. You go tell your master that.
He's about to cry because his blood on his
Theon
face?
Greyjoy, or whoever the fuck you are.
Or is it like a trigger of some kind?
Yeah,
Where the hell are you listening?
I think the fact that he's not getting what he wanted is triggering him because he's freaking out about what Ramsay's gonna do.
Yeah.
If we yield, we live.
Is that what it says on this paper here?
Yes. Have your men raise the white flag and open the gates? You're going home.
It's like, oh, he's so different. It's like, yeah, but really, he's just showing how scared he was in the first place, too.
You didn't really think I'd let them go, did you?
Whoa.
Fallen out of fashion. Plain. Sad. But true. Traditions are important. Where are we without our history? Eh?
Yes, my lord. Will we go home now?
I believe we will. To our new home.
You have foreign blood, don't you, Baelish?
A great-grandfather from Bravos, yes. I suppose all of our ancestors came from somewhere else, originally.
Our forebears settled the Vale thousands of years ago. We've fought off invaders ever since.
The beauty of the Vale is matched only by the nobility of its great families. Lady Arryn often told me that you were a rock, Lord Royce.
Well, she told me nothing about you, Baelish. But I didn't need to hear from her. Moneylender, whoremonger. You've been licking Tywin Lannister's boots so long as I wonder your tongue's not black.
Lord,
And when John Arryn named you Master of Coin, no one cared. Always been a grubby job, why not let a grubby man do it? But when I heard you were lurking here, fawning over the Lady Arryn...
Lady Arryn invited me. She and I have been close since childhood.
Yes, we all know how close you were. Lady Arryn's predilections were her own affair. Her death is our affair.
Of course, suicide shattered us all.
She was an odd fish. Everyone knew that. But suicide, she adored that boy of hers. I don't see her abandoning him, not by choice.
Strange that within days of your arrival you married Lady Arryn, and she's fallen through the moon door.
She was always prone to melancholy. My lady wasn't meant for a world as brutal as ours.
We were told there was a witness, a girl.
A niece of yours, I believe.
A girl with no learning and scattered wits, I assure you she would be of no help.
We'd like to speak with her.
Let me fetch her.
No need. We prefer to hear her testimony unadulterated. Come closer, child. You have nothing to fear from us. Or him. Lord Baelish here is your uncle. Your name is Elaine. Perhaps you would feel more comfortable if Lord Baelish left the room.
My lady.
I wasn't asking you.
Speak up, girl. You're not a damn kitchen mouse. Tell us what you saw.
Sorry, Lord Baelish. I have to tell the truth. I'll tell you everything.
Please, Elaine. Leave nothing out.
My name's not Elaine. It's Sansa Stark, eldest daughter of Lord Eddard Stark. Lord Royce, we met when you came to Winterfell. You were escorting your son Sir Waymar to the wall.
Sansa Stark? You tell lies right to my face, you little worm.
Lord Baelish has told many lies. All to protect me. Since my father was executed, I have been a hostage in King's Landing. A plaything for Joffrey to torture or Queen Cersei to torment. They beat me, they humiliated me, they married me to the imp. I had no
Sound so
friends in
offended,
King's Landing,
Jesus. It's the best thing they did.
except one. He saved me. Smuggled me away when he had the chance. He knew I'd be safe here in Eyrie with my own blood, my Aunt Lysa. The Lannisters have friends everywhere, even the Vale. He made me swear not to tell anyone my true name.
Your secret is safe with us, my lady.
Your father grew up right here in these halls. We hunted together many times. He was a fine man.
Tell us what happened to your aunt, Sansa.
You knew her well, my lords, my lady. You knew she was a troubled woman. She always loved Lord Baelish. She told me herself. From the moment he arrived at the gates of Riverrun, a boy of 8, carrying everything he owned.
He's gonna fall in love with her way more because she's gonna lie and be good
She
at it.
confessed to me she never loved Lord Arryn. She did as her father commanded, as so many of us have. When the gods finally allowed her to be with Lord Baelish, she was so happy. For a time. My aunt was a jealous lady. She was terrified that Lord Baelish didn't love her anymore, that he would abandon her for a younger woman. And then, one day, she saw him kiss me.
It is Sansa.
It was a peck on the cheek, Lord Royce, nothing more. Lord Baelish is my
She's
uncle
really good.
now, in truth,
Staying
by
as close to the
marriage.
truth as possible.
He's always been so kind to me. I was so happy to be here, to be free. All because of him. My aunt turned on me. She cursed me, called me a whore, promised to throw me through the moon door. When Lord Baelish tried to calm her, she struck him. She said she didn't want to live anymore. She stood on the edge of that moon door. And he tried to reason with her, promised her she was the only one he had ever loved. But she stepped through those doors and she...
It's not your fault, sweet girl.
It's gonna be all about that. Of course, that's good.
She's a Stark.
Yeah, that'd be the news. Like, yeah, I really like you. Oh, what, you like him too? Ugh, okay.
She's making eye contact just to be
You could
like,
see it in the way she raised
that's what
that
I'm
boy,
doing for you.
feeding
Right.
him from her own teeth.
Please stop
10
kissing
years
me.
old.
Lord Royce.
Please stop kissing me, please.
Apologies, my lady. And to you as well, Baelish. We treated you a bit harsh.
You want justice, Lord Royce. I can hardly complain about that. I want the same.
Not much justice to be meted out in suicide, is there?
For Lysa? No, but for her son. And only 20 years ago, the Knights of the Vale rode behind Jon Arryn, Ned Stark, Robert Baratheon. They fought together to overcome the Mad King. And since then, Arryn and Royce, Corbrain, Waynwood, all the great houses of the Vale watched from the corner, a timid boy at a tavern brawl.
Are you questioning our courage?
I want to know which side you're on. But you suppose
There's so much talk about the Mad King story being a character that doesn't exist at all from the show's start. You know?
Catelyn Stark begged her sister for support and Lysa refused.
That makes me wonder though,
By
like,
staying out
if
of the
there's something
fray,
missing
he allowed
about the
Tywin
Mad King.
Lannister
If they
to
if it's
destroy
like
his
stuff
rivals on
differently.
every compass point. Who stands against him now?
Is how you gonna
Who
have?
would you have us
I
back
saw his
with,
crazy
Baelish?
son die in the
Robb
first
Stark.
season.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'd have you back. Robin Arryn.
His semi-crazy
Lord of the
but
Vale.
kind
No,
daughter.
it's a sickly little boy.
Silly little boys sometimes become powerful men.
More often they die young.
I adored Lysa.
Oh,
My heart. She became overprotective. He needs to
Oh,
learn
but
how
if you
to
could breathe
swing a
fire, I
sword,
would just
ride a horse.
bring you
It's tough.
raw
Yes,
things.
it's time.
Cook them for yourself.
Time for him to tour the Vale, to visit all the castles in his domain. Time for Robin to leave the nest.
Rupert, what if you could breathe fire? That'd be so funny. That'd be... You'd burn the house down. Wouldn't you? You just burn holes in doors. That's all you do. You'd be like, I want to go in there. I don't like closed doors.
Yes. Who sent you?
It's funny to think about that. They catch me out, you know, they always meow the door, you open it for them, and they don't want to go through it. Because really, they're just going, open that, and open that one, and that
No,
one.
they want to go through it. Well, cats, they want to go through it, but then they want to go back through it.
Right. It's like, okay, now
There's
leave
the
that
few
open.
times he has managed to sneak in there, he's hidden. He's like, I want to stay in here. I never get to be in here.
Wow, the intro really got lame, huh?
Marston, Jura. Have I forgotten a council meeting? No.
His map starts doing that thing, he's like, what the fuck?
What's this? A royal pardon. Signed by Robert Baratheon. You spied on her. Who gave you this? Does it matter?
No, you're not creepy, but to me it's still creepy. Especially there's like two of them.
Rather than go behind your back. me speak with her in private. You'll never be alone with her again.
Yeah. Timing. He's like, who's advising her? Cool, I can fix this.
I have no idea how she's gonna react.
Why did the usurper pardon you?
If we could speak alone.
No.
Also,
Speak
it
to
would have
me.
been smart on his part if
Explain it.
when he changed his mind, if he should have been honest right when he changed his mind.
Well,
This is the work of Tywin Lannister.
I think he had to prove
He
himself
wants to
first.
divide us.
But he probably could have
If
said
we're
something
fighting
more a
each
long
other,
time
we're not
ago.
fighting.
Yeah, definitely at some point in the
But
past.
I think if it wasn't right when he changed his mind.
Yeah, maybe a little bit after.
Plus, I think
Why were you pardoned? Unless you're saying this document was
I think it
forged.
was at the end of season 1 when she came out of the fire.
It
I
is
think
not
that's when he
forged.
changed his mind.
Why?
Yeah.
I sent
I keep
letters
forgetting
to
that she can do
Paris.
that. They really haven't
My master
not
of King's Landing.
shown that at all again yet.
What was the content
It
of
was
these
awesome.
letters?
Information.
What information?
When you and Viserys arrived in Pentos,
Yeah, she would have
his plan
just
to
knew
marry
immediately.
to
She's like,
go
oh, by the way, I'm
trouble
supposed to be spying on you or something, or whatever, so.
when your
You know.
brother died.
You're
Of
pretty
course, she
cool.
didn't have
Told him I was
big,
carrying
scary,
Baby's
big
child.
baby dragons.
Yes, or
She was just learning to be a scary
Did you
person,
tell
Right.
so maybe it would have been a good time.
Yeah.
That wine merchant tried to poison me because of your information.
I stopped you from drinking his wine.
Because you knew it was poisoned.
I suspected.
You betrayed me. From the first.
Forgive me.
I don't really consider it betrayal.
Please, Khaleesi.
You
He betrayed
sold
them.
my secrets to the man who killed my father and
If
stole
his
my
intentions
brother's
are initially
throne.
were
He
that,
wants me
then
to
it's not
forgive you.
betrayal. I mean, I guess it is. I don't know.
I have loved you.
Love, how can you say that to me? Any other man would have me executed, but you, I do not want you in my city, dead or alive. Go back to
Going
your
with the whole
masters
not
in
making eye
King's
contact for
Landing
something was an
and
interesting
collect
play
your
too.
pardon.
Makes sense.
You
I
can.
don't think she can. I think she's really hurt.
Right. That's like the the whole.
Don't ever presume
She
to
also
touch me
can't
again
kill
or
him.
speak my name. You have until
She
dusk
literally
to
just
collect
was
your
like,
things
get out.
and leave this city. If you
I don't
found
think she
me
can.
alone
I think
past
she
break of day, I'll have your
still
head
cares
thrown
too
into
much.
slavery.
Yeah. I feel bad for him more than her actually. First he convinced me not to kill slave owners, and now this.
Oh, little Penny. How's your food bowl? Is it full?
Yeah, I think the appropriate punishment for the slave owners is to live in the same city as all of the people that were slaves that know which people are slave owners and then have it be up to them individually, you know? I guess that just kind of creates like,
They'd still be rich though. The slaves
That's
would
true.
still be dirt poor.
right? I just figured, like, I was just thinking, like, number of people on either side. That's
Location
that's
is
kind of how it
yours,
is here. So
Father.
nothing's happened yet about
They'd
that. So
probably just go out and find the slaves and be like, I'll pay you shit.
yeah,
Come work for me. Which is an improvement.
yeah, for a couple of them.
No.
Unimportant. A cripple, a young boy. None of the Northern Lords have seen them. Dead, most likely. Most of the Ironborn have fled the north. Now more will follow. Thanks to you. Tell me what you see.
Moors, fields, hills.
Tell me what you see.
Nothing.
Nothing. The north. Right, 700 miles that way is still in the north. 400 miles that way. 300 miles that way. The north is larger than the other 6 kingdoms combined, and I am the warden of the north. The north is mine.
So take off your clothes.
Now tell me, what is your name?
Ramsay Snow.
No, not Ramsay Snow. Open it. From this day until your last day, you are Ramsay Bolton, son of Roose Bolton, warden of the north.
You honor me. I swear I will uphold your name and your tradition. I will be worthy of you, Father. I promise.
Blowing nose is scary little bird. Sweet, beautiful cat.
Oh man, so
Come reach.
Lenny's been
I'll be needing a bath.
meowing crazy at crows now. Like I don't know what she does. Have you seen the cat do like the
Oh yeah, Sammy does it sometimes.
yeah, the chittering?
Uh-huh.
She does it every time she sees a crow, and she's like starts going like she's like wants after it.
That's so funny.
It's like, dude, I just saw a crow kill a rat the other day. You are not big enough to go after a crow. Crows have the brains of like 12-year-old human beings, so like don't even bother.
Yeah.
Like I'll let you kill mice, but you haven't had your shots yet though, so definitely not. That'll happen real soon though.
First time I saw you, you were just a child. Girl from the north come to the capital for the first time.
Well, I never imagined.
Why did you help me?
They would have thrown you through the moon door if they found you guilty.
It's not an answer.
They'd have executed you. What would they have done with me?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Better to gamble on the man you know than the strangers you don't. And you think you know me,
I know what you want.
do you?
Honestly, I don't even know if he knows exactly what he wants. I think he wants a lot of things.
Not really.
Like,
But it doesn't. Not really.
Nothing makes you happy.
Lots of things make me happy.
Like what?
Killing Polliver, killing Rouge.
So you're sad because you didn't get to kill Joffrey yourself. Is that it?
At least I could have been there to watch. I wanted to see the look in his eyes when he knew it was over.
Aye. Nothing in the world beats that look.
You protected him for most of his life. You think you could have saved him?
Wasn't the damn wine taste? Little shit deserved to die, but poison's a woman's weapon. Men kill with steel.
That's your stupid pride talking. It's why you'll never be a great killer. I'd have killed Joffrey with a chicken bone if I had to.
I'd pay good money to see that.
You should have let me burn it.
It's a flea bite.
That flea bite's got you walking a lot slower than you used to.
Well, we won't have to walk too much further.
You really think my aunt will pay for me?
Aye, she'll pay.
I've never even met her.
Doesn't matter. You're her blood. Family, honor, all that horse shit.
Oh my God.
It's all you lords and ladies ever talk about.
I'm not a lady.
do you have NyQuil at all too?
Oh, I definitely drink all that.
See, that's why I wish I would have brought some nuggets too. Oh, you know what? There's a Tiva anyways.
These have been. This has been sitting here. It's not. I haven't smoked it because I found that I found that other. Oh yeah, this is old.
Hmm.
I don't know what's in it.
Uh-huh.
What's in that other?
Oh, this one?
That might be empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you have a lighter? I need my light. Well, shit, I don't need matches because I need my lighter when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't even know if you could smoke that.
What do you mean?
It's like, it's all like.
I can open it.
Crooked. Because it's childproof.
Oh
I don't even know if there's anything left.
yeah, there's definitely two to. I mean, also I can wait till we're done.
Well, you can smoke it right now, and then I can take my lighter back
Okay.
if you want.
Totally. Luckily, they don't use filters like cigarettes.
Tell you what, I'm excited to go to the store tomorrow and buy some stuff that's not ancient and gross.
Right.
Because yeah, like what I'm putting in my pipe right now is like I found it in. I have a pill crusher.
Oh.
But it's got compartments where you can hold pills in,
Mm.
and I use the pill crusher, and I just like put the old stuff because I only have one pipe and I was switching out, and like sometimes I wouldn't finish smoking. I'm like, oh, I'll just put it in the back here, and so I'm like just putting that in. Like I have no idea what it is, but I've slept fine for the last couple nights that I've smoked it. So
I should have brought that tiny pipe. It would have been perfect because half of it just fell out.
oh well, I found the other one. There was another one.
Okay, another small one. Ow. The hell?
You know what I'm using? You know what I'm using for like to dump it in like as an ashtray? A little blue clay thing you made for me, or plaster thing you made for me when you were little. Yeah.
It's crazy you still have that.
Well, I can always put stuff in it.
Right. It's just
right
funny.
now I'm using it for that, but I used to put like change in it. I put like I remember all the stuff I put in that over the years.
Yeah. It's funny because it was so long ago, and I'm like way older, and I'm still like, oh, I did such a bad job at that.
Yeah, I don't have much stuff. And there's a lot of stuff you drew and stuff at Grandma and Grandpa's, but
Who would pass the bloody gate?
The bloody hound, Sandor Clegane,
And his
travelling companion, Arya Stark, niece of your lady Lysa Arryn.
Then I offer my condolences. Lady Arryn died
oh, poor Arya.
3 days ago.
Everywhere she goes. Poor girl.
Wait,
I
what?
left home before I got picked up. I'm afraid to leave.
Poor Arya. Like everywhere she goes, like
What
when she's
about
right about to
all
meet
the
up with
Mary?
people. Of course, she doesn't know Sansa's there.
Oh, right, because she.
But
They
they
were bringing. He was bringing her to
She's
here.
there. She's outside of the gates
Oh,
there.
okay.
She's outside of those gates. Yeah.
She's laughing because he's not gonna get any money. Or she's laughing. She's like, oh my god.
I thought she was laughing because the situation was so absurd. Like because
Right.
because like literally when she got to
Take charge of your life for as long as it lasts.
the
That is what it means.
the phrase right before she met up with her family, they all died.
Yeah.
And like 3 days before she gets here, her aunt's dead.
Yeah, that's gotta drive
Check
you.
this out.
Drive you a little crazy. If she had known her aunt, she would have been like, eh.
well, it would have been a place for her not to be on the road.
Right.
Of course, how
She's
well
gonna.
would that have worked for Sansa without Peter?
Right. Honestly, I think she'll end up missing it.
So like her hair is
Wow.
suddenly darker, and she like looks all scary.
You know, I like the way she looks now. Makes her look a little bit less young, I guess.
Wine always helps. I thank you for it.
Huh. What kind is?
Trial by combat. Deciding a man's guilt or innocence in the eyes of the gods.
Random.
Two other men hack each other to pieces.
Entire life I've
I
gotten that.
can't read their labels lately. They've gotten worse.
They're just running out of ink.
How much longer?
My entire life I've always had this problem.
So,
Randomly getting like
Itchy feet.
it's like I get a pinched nerve feeling.
Oh.
Like I get it in my feet a lot.
Red Viper of Dawn. You don't get a name like that.
And not very often either.
You're not the one who had a vodka bottle land on your top of your foot.
Going to die. Oprah believes in himself. That's putting it mildly. What's the punishment for regicide? Drawing and quartering? Hanging? Breaking at the wheel? Beheading. Seems rather ordinary.
You wanting?
And he's my nephew as well. What's that? Fratricide is brothers. Filicide is sons. Nepoticide, that's the one.
Is this supposed to be like black or blue?
Matricide.
I think it was blue.
Patricide. Fanticide.
That looks really pretty if you clean it too.
Suicide. There's no kind of killing that doesn't have its own word. Cousins. Cousins.
Maybe that's why I've had a headache for a week.
There is no word for cousin killing.
Come out of that at night.
Blood done.
I think it's
Yeah.
sinuses, because I can sometimes my gums start to swell up.
Yeah. Wait.
Simple.
That's a sinus thing if your gums
Sit
swell
all
up?
day in the garden.
Yeah, well, yeah, it gets in your jaw and like, yeah, well, like if there's any, any like weak spots or anything like that, yeah, my gums just get really sore.
Oh man, that'd be awful for me since I haven't gotten back in that brush my teeth either. Which means that they swell up easily anyways.
You drifted away.
I'm really starting getting on that because recently, every once in a while, I'll like drink water that's not even that cold and be like, "Ow, what?"
I was curious.
Those haven't been bleeding though, at all.
Why was he
Just a little
smashing
sensitive.
those beetles? When did he get out of it? First thing I did was ask him, Olsen, why are you smashing all those beetles? He gave me an answer. Snuff the beetles! Snuff them! Come, come, come.
What?
I wasn't deterred.
Tell
I
a
was
story
the
about my
smartest
cousin.
person I knew, certainly I had the wherewithal to unravel the mysteries that lay at the heart of a moron. So, I went to Maester Valeric's library. Valeric, try to touch me once. Turns out, far too much has been written about great men, and not nearly enough about morons. Doesn't seem right. In any case, I found nothing that illuminated the nature of Orson's affliction, or the reason behind his relentless beetle slaughter. So, I went back to the source. I may not have been able to speak with Orson, but I could observe him, watch him, the way men watch animals to come to a deeper understanding of their behavior. And as I watched, I became more and more sure of it. There was something happening there. His face was like the page of a book, written in a language I didn't understand, but he wasn't mindless. He had his reasons. And I became possessed with knowing what they were. I began to spend inordinate amounts of time watching him. I would eat my lunch in the garden, chewing my mutton to the music of coo, coo, coo. When I wasn't watching him, I was thinking about him. Father droned on about the family legacy, and I thought about Orson's beetles. I read the histories of Targaryen. Did I hear dragon wings? No, I heard coo, coo, coo. And I still couldn't figure out why he was doing it, and I had to know, because it was horrible that all these beetles should be dying for no reason. Every day around the world, men, women, and children are murdered by the score. Who gives a dusty fuck about a bunch of beetles? No, I know, but still, it filled me with dread. Piles and piles of them, years and years of them. How many countless living, crawling things, smashed and dried out and returned to the dirt? In my dreams, I found myself standing on a beach made of beetle husks, stretching as far as the eye could see. I woke up crying, weeping for their shattered little bodies. I tried to stop Orson once. He was twice your size and just pushed me aside with a coon. Kept on smashing. every day until that mule kicked him in the chest and killed him. So what do you think? Why did he do it? What was it all about? I don't know.
Great. Like paying attention to like a 5-minute joke and then them forgetting the fucking punchline.
Actually, they do that in the show. Tyrion always starts this one joke and he never finishes it. I feel it's been a couple times already in the series, in the show.
Yeah. A lot of shows have to do something like that. It's like, if they know it works, these people. It's like, if they didn't like this episode, they're still gonna want to watch the next one to see it. It's like,
Looks like very light armor.
I like to move around.
You could at least. You shouldn't drink before a fight.
You learned this during your years in the fighting pits. I always drink before a fight.
It could get you killed. It could get me killed.
Today is not the day I die.
with this show, I feel like saying that is just asking for it.
You're going to fight that?
I'm going to kill that.
He's the biggest man I've ever seen.
Size does not matter when you're flat on your back.
Thank the gods.
In the sight
Why do you
of
say that,
gods
Eleanor?
and men, we gather to ascertain the guilt or innocence of this man, Tyrion Lannister. May the mother grant them mercy. May the father give them such justice as they deserve. And may the warrior guide the hand of our champion.
Aw, so rude.
That guy's awful.
I don't know why I don't know why I like him for some reason.
I don't know why you like him
Leave
either.
me alone in this world.
Never.
Also, anytime anybody does that, and they end up getting their ass beat. So like that really doesn't not give me hope at all.
I think he's just introducing himself to the crowd.
Yeah.
Have they told you who I am?
Some dead man.
I mean, like, I do believe he's gonna win, but like, still, it gives me doubts when he does stuff like that.
This stinking shit pile of a city. For you? I'm going to hear you confess before you die. You raped my sister. You murdered her. You killed her children. Say it now and we can make this quick. Say it. Her? You murdered her? You killed her children. Raped her! You murdered her! You killed her children!
I feel like this ends up being boring a lot. They did a pretty good job with this one.
Raped her! You murdered her! Alive! No, you can't die yet. You haven't confessed. Say it. Say her name. Elia Martel.
Oh,
You raped
man.
her.
Uh-oh.
You killed her children.
No.
Elia Martel. Who gave you the order? Who gave you the order? Say her name!
You're
You
lingering.
raped her! You murdered her! You killed her children! Say it. Say her name.
Don't look up. Look
Say
at
it!
her. Oh, yeah, oh shit. Wow. There's a lot of teeth in one punch.
Elia Martel.
What
Killed
the
her
fuck?
children. Will I rape her? Thought I smashed her head in like this.
Wow. With your hands? That's just unrealistic.
Yeah, like that is huge. I bet he could do it in real life.
Gods have made their will known.
His sister Elia Martell
Tyrion Lannister. In the name of King
was
Tommen
married
of the
to
House Baratheon,
Rhaegar
first of his name,
Targaryen, Daenerys'
you're hereby
other brother.
sentenced to death.
Which is why her children were killed. I guess that's not the important part of what we just watched.
Yeah, that was intense. I liked him. I was hoping.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah, I was hoping he's gonna win.
He was.
I knew he wasn't going to the second he started lingering.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I had read that scene. It wasn't exact, but I had already known the outcome when I watched it from the books, but still, it's like every time I watch it, I'm like, could it be different this time? But like, no, it never is. Are you finished with the...
Yeah, I'm probably. I only smoked like half of it.
I'll smoke the rest of it because I gotta take the pipe back. If it'll help you sleep.
I guess I can hit it at least one more time. I just also, well, I have a low tolerance. And if we get too high, I don't want to get like uncomfortable or anything. I think it's hard to sleep.
Oh really?
If-
I like the more I get, the better I sleep.
Well, sometimes yeah, for me, but it depends. So I guess like
Well,
sometimes
if you
I'll get like half high.
Empty it
and
back into the tube. You can too.
No, I can totally hit it at least one more time, but then I probably will. Yeah. But sometimes if I'm unsure about like what mood I could be in, I'll get like half high and then like wait for it to kick in and see how I feel.